Hey guys, I'm happy to have you back in the shop. It's been a little while since I've been able to post, and quite frankly, I'm happy to be back in the shop too. My full-time job keeps me pretty busy, but most especially leading up to and all through the summer. And you might be thinking, well, why can't you just hit the shop after work? Oh, if it were only that easy. Small caveat, I travel a lot. But now that I got you here, I'd like to show you what I did manage to squeeze into the shop one of the few days I had to splurge my free time. Ready? Let's go. This is a Gallmeyer and Livingston number 55 surface grinder. It has a 12 by 36 inch magnetic chuck, but I think it actually has 42 inches of travel. It takes up to 14-inch grinding wheels and has a 3-inch arbor. Now these machines were produced throughout the 50s in several sizes, but generally the same configuration as this one. If you ever get to move a grinder this size, you'll need a pretty serious size loader. With the mag chuck and a full oil reservoir, this thing weighs close to 10,000 pounds all in. The main spindle is driven by a 5 horsepower motor. The hydraulic pump down base is driven by a 3 horsepower motor, and there's an additional drive motor in the head to raise and lower the drive spindle. The coolant pump is burn up, and the magnetic starter for the circuit that runs the coolant pump looks to have exploded at some point. The previous owner swapped the coolant circuit to the auxiliary dust collector circuit. I'll be replacing the coolant pump later and perhaps updating the starter and overloads. The lubrication line from the Bijor pump arrived in severed condition. No worries, however, I replaced the damaged line section and spliced it to existing tubing. It does seem to leak a little bit just past the Bijor filter, but with a little ingenuity, I'm sure we can mitigate that issue. I believe the previous owner did pretty well maintaining this grinder. I removed the end bumpers from the table, and the wear appears to be very minimal. The flaking is in beautiful condition, and even from the bottom V-ways here, it just looks like it's been well maintained. A cool feature of this machine is the fine feed adjustment knob. Each scale mark equals 1/10 of an inch. So yesterday I was performing a test grind, and not long into it, the hydraulic longitudinal feed quit and the pump shut off. I don't think the cause is anything more serious than the fact that there was much less than a sufficient amount of hydraulic fluid in this 23-gallon tank. I think we'll take another test grind, but first let's change this hydraulic oil and hope there's no air in the lines. So let's get busy. This is the drain plug for the hydraulic line. It's weird. I mean, it doesn't drain out the front here, it just kind of falls out the bottom. This is a very long plug. So I've got this tank underneath it. I don't know exactly how much oil is in this thing. Well, I guess it does kind of run out the front a little bit. But I checked the oil level stick. They're in the back. Oh, shoot. I'm getting oil everywhere. They're in the back of the tank, and I mean, there was just nothing there. What a mess. Oh, it's just leaking. Oh, man. It's like you need a tank the whole size of this base just to, that's going to take so much cat litter. Goodness. What a mess. I better start getting that thing back in there. plug that up. Okay. What a mess. I wish I could get my camera under there to show you how that thing was draining. It's so weird. I had to find a long 1/2-inch NPT nipple laying around to finish draining the tank. The spill out from below was getting way out of hand, and I could reduce the spillage by restricting and redirecting the fluid through the front of the machine straight into the tub. I didn't catch most of it. Oil doesn't really look all that bad. Yeah, it's got a few nasty things floating around in it, but I know this is going to bore you, so I'm going to get this drained. I'll bring you back when we go to fill it. All right, guys, so we got the hydraulic oil changed. I think it's time to cycle this. I'll fire it up and we'll work the table back and forth. I was reading the owner's manual. It said once you fill it full or refill it, the hydraulic system full of oil, you just need to cycle it, get any air bubbles out. So we're going to do that a few times, then we'll turn the mag chuck on. I have a piece of cast iron. This is a dovetail straight edge, and it's only been machined, and really all we're just trying to do here is just a test grind. We're not going for a super nice finish or super flatness, because I don't even know what this wheel is. I'm sure it's not the right wheel for cast iron. It came with the machine, and I don't even have the tools yet to take that hub off. We just want to fire this up, see what it sounds like, get the table working back and forth, and just make a few passes on this straight edge. So there's a spindle. Sounds pretty nice. Doesn't sound like there's a lot of chatter or anything. I'll turn the hydraulics on now. I'd like to offer a quick background on this machine. From what I'm told, it sat for many years in a machine shop unused. The previous owner traded our mutual machine dealer this machine as partial payment for a CNC machine. Now, I don't readily believe everything I'm told about any particular machine by a dealer, but from inspecting inside the wheel guard, it's pretty clear that the grit in there dried up at least a decade ago. Okay, now we got the mag chuck turned on. One thing I really like about this machine is that it has this auto head. Okay, I'm just going to sneak up on this. I've already addressed this wheel. Back her off a little bit. So I want to make sure we're not going to get any surprises when we go across this. One more. All right. I'm going to be working this grind much slower than I normally would, and with great caution, primarily because I don't exactly trust this grinding wheel. It held up through facing without exploding, but that doesn't offer a lot of comfort. Also, I really don't expect a great surface finish of any kind because I don't even know if this wheel is balanced. Come down a couple tenths. Turn the table on. Too much. Come down another couple tenths. Alright guys, so as you can see, the surface finish isn't great, and it's totally expected, but we got to see this thing in action. I'm sure everything will improve once I am able to get the wheel off, get the proper wheel on it, get this leveled up, get the mag chuck ground in. All of those essential things you should be doing before attempting to grind something, but hey, we're impatient. We like to see things, how things operate around here. So anyway, yeah, I think we'll call it. We got quite a bit done on this machine. We'll have much more to come. I'd like to install a digital readout on this machine. There's several things I'd like to do with it, but that's all down the road. And I do have use for this machine, like actual, this isn't just a toy. I actually need this to do work that I do. So I don't have to hire this type of workout. I can just do it myself. So yeah, look for upcoming videos regarding this machine and some of the work we're doing on it. I think next time we'll try to tram in this mag chuck. We'll take the rails off of it. I'll probably have to build a tool just to get this hub off because it didn't come with the tools to do it. So I'll get the proper grinding disc for what we're grinding. I'll get another disc just to surface this mag chuck. And no, this is gonna be a pretty nice machine. I mean, it's an old machine, and it may have an issue here or there, but I think we can work through it. The bones of this thing is still really good. The ways under this table are just phenomenal. And you really couldn't ask for, in my opinion, anything more in a machine of this age. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, till next time, thanks for watching.